Let's go again, shall we? Ratchet and Clank 2. Wrench only begins like any second now. Honestly, I promise. There we go. Good. Not sure what went wrong, but Reddit's usually the place for answers, and it's helped me out this time, so we're all good. Never even happened. Just start the stream late. That's all that's happened today. So I'm not too sure where I was, but yes, Ratchet and Clank 2 I think is going to be a bit easier. You get wrench upgrades, you get armor upgrades, so there's a lot more to play with. It's just a little bit more fun. There's just more things to do this time around, I feel. Ratchet and Clank 1 is very good, but just, again, the movement, lack of upgrades. If I was playing this game like properly as well with weapons, I'd be able to upgrade them as well. That's the thing you can do in this in Ratchet and Clank 2 you couldn't do in 1. Yeah, let's actually get to play in the game. How nice.
Welcome back to Behind the Hero. Tonight's heroes are the duo who recently restored peace and order to our galaxy, Ratchet and Clank.
I hope that's an okay balance. Like, I hope when I talk, you can hear me over the game, but you still hear enough of the game that it's not eerily silent. So, yeah, do let me know again. I feel like setting up my audio each time is the one thing which is stressing me out. It's like, I keep doing it wrong, but it's fine. Let's get on into the run. I'm not necessarily doing this as quick as I can. I just want to get through the game as best I can. Here's my favourite thing about Ratchet & Clank 2 that differs from 1. You can strafe, you hold in one of the back triggers, you can move left and right. I can throw my wrench and jump at the same time. It's telling me circle to fire my lancer. I ain't doing that. Hyper strikes are back. Memories fresh from beating Drek. Ratchet's he's on a high at the minute, so we're looking good, honestly. Just don't think similar to the first game. I don't think there's really much challenge up until perhaps how far through. That's embarrassing. One hit already. Up until about a third of the way through the game. I can think of one boss fight fairly early on, which causes a few issues, perhaps. Might be a bit of a slog, kind of like Drek, but again, like Drek in the sense that that's how I'll do the fight, but it won't be anywhere near as difficult as that. I am actually going to be collecting as many bolts as I can for the armor upgrades. I think they're probably the most important things for me. That'll help me out big time getting later on in the game. Enemies in this game are different to Ratchet & Clank 1 in that they do have different damage outputs. You could get hit by one enemy and only take 1 bar. You could get hit by another enemy that can completely wipe your health bar out. It just depends how far through in the game you get. So enemy damage scales up, hence why you can buy armor throughout the game, which gets progressively better. So again, look at that. I can throw this wrench and I can jump away afterwards. It's like a really safe ranged attack now. In Ratchet & Clank 1, it would stick you in place and it'd actually be really difficult. Yeah. Oh no. Let's not get any deaths this early on, jeez. I don't know what's happening at the minute. A lot of my hyper strikes I feel like are just not going where I want them to. I mean, there's 6 enemies down here that ideally I want to kill them all, but I'll play it safe. It's because I'm just going in. I'd say guns blazing, but wrench blazing, I guess. See, look how much more, like, it feels so much smoother. Ratchet's movement is so nice in Ratchet and Clank 2. They seriously upgraded it, like, big time. Oop. Again, just because I changed it from before, just either a yes or no. Is the audio good again, guys? Can you hear the game and me in like a satisfactory way? Does anything need to be slightly louder? Do let me know, just to make sure that when I get round to creating the VOD, for example, for this video, that everything actually sounds alright. Otherwise, I'll have to voice over everything, which is a bit long. I am underway in creating a video for the wrench only run as well for YouTube, a nice condensed version. Just skipping through kind of all of the easy parts, and I'll be focusing mainly on the boss fights. Some early hits here, which it's not the end of the world, but I'm not happy about getting hit by early enemies like this. Okay, a very easy and basic first level. Nice. Collecting as many bottles as I can. Again, I just hate the fact that put the game audio a bit louder. Fair enough, that's fine. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hopefully that's alright, and hopefully you can still hear me over the top, so appreciate your input there. Thank you. Just like Ratchet Clank 1, the soundtracks in this game are just bangers. Nice to have one in the background while you're playing through a level. Always seem to fit the vibe of the level as well. Like I don't really get it. But yeah. Oh, here we are on the second level, or the first level that you can actually travel to in the game. The level I just went through previously, you can't actually return to that, so this is kind of like the first level. Don't think there's anything particularly challenging here. I do feel like in this game there's a lot more sections that are maybe a little bit more enemy heavy compared to the first game. With the first game you got quite a lot of instances where the enemies are a little bit more spread, or they're just not as dense as they can be in Ratchet Clank 2. One of my favorite things about this game as well is, is it maybe, whereabouts is it? Monsterpedia. You can actually, every time you kill an enemy, you can kind of check out their supposed stats and everything like that. They get added to this little Monsterpedia, which is actually a really cool addition. I don't think they do it in Ratchet Clank 3, but maybe they do. But I like that detail. I do enjoy checking it out, taking so many early hits here. No, our friend. No. Nanotech increases can be hugely clutch in this game if you're having like a difficult time. Every time your nanotech increases, when you kill enemies you get a bit of experience. If you get enough experience, your nanotech goes up by 1, so a little bit of extra health. And that like explosion which occurs when that happens pretty much wipes out any enemies nearby. So in difficult fights, that's very handy to have. I'm whiffing a lot of hits here. There you go, that's more like it. Thank you to anybody that has tuned in. Thank you to anyone that was patient with me whilst I was sorting that out as well. I do appreciate it. Not too sure what happened with the... I had some Bluetooth issues of all things. The headset just didn't want to connect back after it's got booted off by another device. I don't know. Either way, it's sorted, and I can finally get into this run. There is actually like a mini boss on this level, weirdly enough, that I only just thought about, which I imagine will be easy enough, but we'll find out in a second when I get there. I think it's the other route. There are 2 paths on this level. I think it's the other route, or is it just here?
Pause and select options.
It might be just past here actually. It's been a while since I played Ratchet Clank 2. I feel like I went through 1 and 3 most recent, so could be getting some things wrong. Could be calling some things out wrong. Just look, it's so much smoother to run around, attack enemies on the go. I much prefer this style of game.
Weapons.
In terms of pacing, just nice. Okay, so this, let's see, does my wrench reach this enemy? It actually could be a little bit of a tricky one. I think if you're lucky enough, you can actually just, well, I say lucky enough, you can just skip by this, I do believe, from just going into the muck. I think you can just get your way over to the other side and bypass this boss entirely, but seems easy enough, so no worries here, I don't think. I don't think it does any of her attacks. I mean, it's a first level, like, mini boss, so I don't think you have to worry about it too much. Ooh. nice and easy. Again, if this is Ratchet Clank 1 and I had to stand still every time I threw the wrench, it'd just be so much easier to get hit, whereas this is incredibly easy. He says, getting hit. First hit there. I got greedy. Oh, no, I'm fine. There we go. Lovely stuff. Wrench is, again, it's never the case in the first game that it's an underpowered weapon. It just lacks, obviously, distance. You know, you can't attack enemies flying through the air, stuff like that. That's the one thing the wrench lacks, but it doesn't actually lack power. It's still, like, pretty strong for a melee weapon. It's actually still quite good. Like, there's nothing wrong with nothing difficult. For most enemies you can reach, you should be able to beat with just the wrench. Take our first gadget. Obviously the gadgets will be used as standard. Now the fun thing about this game, and it's going to be the thing I'm going to show you on the next level, is the battle arenas in this game. Battle arenas are so fun. They're so good. Just a bunch of different challenges on literally like a gladiator-like-esque arena, you know, just fighting loads of enemies at once. Usually getting like cash rewards for any wins you get, or sometimes some extra gadgets. Oh dear. So I look forward to getting to them. Facing Chainblade, things like that. Please? Oh dear. Dude. This, please. Please. Anyway, as we were. I'm actually going to drop down here and get the extra bolts. Again, I'll be collecting everything I can, just for the sake of getting armor as early as I can. There are 3 or 4 different armors you can get, maybe even more, I'm not too sure, maybe 5, but they just, you unlock them as you get through the game. Each one gives you a little bit more, like, resistance to enemy attacks, and I feel like it's going to be completely necessary. I'm not too sure, really. I don't know if there's many boss fights in here that I'm going to be able to dodge all their attacks from. I might have to tank some attacks. So I'll save it for the armor, and I'll definitely use it as soon as I can buy it. Do love side flip in this game. Something about it feels good. Keep your momentum and you can't just fly through the air when you do things like that. Whee, honestly. I don't know what it is at the minute. I don't know if it's playing on my monitor as always. It's my usual excuse, but little things like that, just falling off the most easy jumps, just happens so often at the minute. I stand by the fact I think I could have done the Drek fight earlier if I could have done the Drek fight earlier if, what am I trying to say here? If I was on like a bigger screen. Now I'm not gonna be doing this fight. I'm not, but I know there is definitely a way here of getting to a much harder boss you're gonna do way later on, and you might need the helipack for it, I'm not sure. There's a boss fight on this like opening level which you come back to later on in the game. It's a really tanky boss. I'll probably try that later on with a wrench. It should be possible. Might be a bit difficult, but it should be possible for sure.
Ratchet, come in.
And that is the end of one of the routes on this level. The other one, it leads us to get a gadget which is required, so I think there's less skippable routes in this game, maybe. I could be lying, you know. Near the end of the last game, it was just go to where it's going to get me to the next level and then just leave. Whereas I think there's a few extra routes that I do have to do on this game. As I said, I feel like there's not as many places on Ratchet Clank 1, thinking about it, where you have too many enemies in one go, but I feel like this game definitely has far more paths, or like areas with a crazy amount of enemies at once. Again, just you have like your standard weapons you start with on this game. One of them is like a little mini nuke kind of bomb, and that, you know, that should really get you quite far. And you should be able to be, you should be able to beat all of these enemies that I'm running by. You should be able to beat them in like the press of a button. You throw down your weapon, you annihilate everything there. So I guess not everything's designed for a wrench only. Shock. Absolute shock. Being one of the early levels of the game, I always remember Oozler. Can't say I'm like, compared to some of them, I'm not a massive fan of this level. I don't know if it's just the vibes. The grim, swampy vibes of this level. I don't hate like anything level design wise in terms of like, I don't think it's a bad level for any other reason that I just don't like. I don't know, I just don't like looking at this. Bit of a grimy level, Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. I would love to have been a bit further through already, but I had some audio issues earlier on, so not too far through at the minute, but gonna be enjoying playing through Ratchet Clank 2. 35 degrees in the UK, or 33 rather. Sheesh. I mean, it's been hot here, but I think it's, I think you've actually got hotter weather in the UK, which is a surprise. Absolute scorcher. Gonna be sweaty than I was yesterday against Drek. That was an absolute battle that was yesterday. It feels nice to kind of relax going through the start of the game. This will be similar to Ratchet Clank 1 in that the start of the game is just that much easier. Wrench is so much more viable at the start of the game, and it does get more difficult. There we go. Those nanotech blasts are going to be nice throughout the game. I just know there's going to be a situation where I'm going to be like one shot away from death, loads of enemies around, and not only do you get your health back, it just annihilates everything nearby. Now, I can definitely think of a few points which are going to be difficult, but again, I'll mention them when I get there, otherwise it should be quite a nice chill early game, just taking out everything that I can. I do want to kill as many enemies as I can when I go through these runs. Obviously, some situations you just can't be avoided. You literally have to just run your way through enemies. You're not going to be able to kill everything, so it does make more sense. But I do enjoy trying to take out every enemy that I can. Oh, come on, Ratchet. No, I wanted to do a little side flip in there. Whatever. Tis what it is. And here is yet another gadget. You get 2 gadgets on this level. I said this before on Ratchet Clank 1. I actually prefer it when they give you the gadgets nice and early. I feel like it just means they can do more of their levels early on. That should be fine. I'm gonna get. I'll like before, if there's any like gold bolts which are close by and easy to get, or platinum bolts in this game, I think, or silver bolts. Can't remember. Some element type of bolt. I'm not too sure what it is. Then I will get them just for the sake of it being kind of satisfying to get them. But there's no real advantage to me. In this game, you collect platinum bolts, and they give you weapon modifiers, kind of weapon upgrade modifiers, which, unfortunately, nothing they can do that with a wrench. I can't upgrade the wrench with platinum bolts. I wish I could, but no, that's not the case in this game. So you do get 2 upgrades of the wrench, 2 set points in the game. There's nothing you can do to speed that up. Just when you get to a certain level, your wrench, you find an upgrade, and you take it with you. It doesn't cost anything. You just stumble across them. The thing I do have to pay for, of course, is my armor upgrades, which I don't get access to just yet. I think you get your first option to upgrade. Again, weirdly enough, a lot of things are like a third through the game. So I think weapon upgrade, armor upgrade, about a third through the game you get that option. So that'll certainly help when I get there. Here is one of the I mentioned that there's going to be some ship levels. I can't use a wrench. I can't throw it out of my ship. And there's no way of getting through these levels without, you can't get other enemy ships to destroy each other. So it's going to be one of them instances where I am just going to have to use this, and that's absolutely fine for this run. I have no other option.
Can be traded for ship upgrades.
And it's going to be nice of me to do something different than just swing my wrench the whole time. You know, I don't mind these in between every now and then. There's not too many of them in this game anyway, so it's all good. I always feel like there's not a great deal of skill to these levels. You are just kind of firing non-stop and you're waiting for the enemies to just come in front of your like line of fire. I don't think there's too much else you can do to make these quicker. You can lock on some enemies and shoot them with a missile, but if they die in one shot to your like my normal laser cannon like this, then there's no point. And then these guys like to kind of strafe around you like that, those silver ships. So you just follow them along, and there are a couple of hits maybe, like this guy. There we go. Okay, that's like the first time I had to use a missile on somebody, otherwise it's relatively easy. So just follow them like that. There we go. 2 more, we can just move on to some Ratchet gameplay. Ooh.
Enemy fighters defeated.
Nice.
Proceeding to the Maktar Nebula.
I really don't think there's anything different you can do with them ships, really. I don't think there's any way I could have got any of them destroyed whatsoever without using my laser there, so I'm just not going to worry about it. I did mention earlier on into the run that the main ground rule is to not use any of Ratchet's weapons. I think there's one instance where I have to use a turret to beat a boss, and there's obviously those ship levels. I'm not going to be penalising myself for doing that. That's no worries on my part. I don't think that's an issue at all, so just going to be sticking to wrench only with Ratchet and using none of his weapons. Obviously, like, if there's a turret available and I can get past the situation without using the turret, I'm not going to use it, but I know there are sections that I need to. I feel like there's a texture missing or something. I don't think they're supposed to be white like that, which is interesting. Why not have a swing at a few of them? Whee, early damage, hate to see it. Okay, alright, okay, let's not do anything stupid. I'd rather not get any deaths, you know, if I can help it. Oh, that's gonna be nice. He did manage to avoid it though, fair play to him. I'm gonna be going to the battle arena first, I think that's what I'm feeling, so this is the route I'm taking. Takes me to the battle arena. I just want to show it off sooner because I just love the battle arena. Health, please. Oh, I'll actually take that. Now, interestingly, there's a skill point for getting 3 bars on these machines, but I believe you need to hit them at least 31 times collectively before that happens, which is a weird amount, but over the course of the level, you need to have hit these at least 31 or 32 times. It's somewhere around that mark. I'm going to be giving it a go. It wouldn't be too awkward if every now and then these machines blow up if you get 3 nitro-esque looking, those red explosive markings. If you get 3 of them in a row, then it blows up and you get 2 of these robot chickens. But yeah, there is a actual kind of like formula behind it in that you can't get the skill point straight away because you do need to hit them at least 30 odd times before it can even be an option. I haven't been counting, so I don't know how far I am in, but I've probably done like a good 20 perhaps. Oh, that hit me as if. And if you don't get in these few, like I'm getting the hits on here, but there is another section later on which you can actually hit some more, so just have a little bit of gambling early on. Got to love a little bit of gambling, really, haven't you? This could be the whole stream, just Ratchet gambles, but we'll move on soon. I just because it's here, I kind of want to do this. I probably shouldn't. It's not relevant to the run at all. I just kind of want to do it. Just want to win big, you know. By win big, I mean hit a skill point. It doesn't give you any bolts or anything. Oh, 2 bars. It's probably almost in range now that I could probably get the skill point. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. I've been lucky that these haven't exploded. I mean, you know, I've been able to hit these a lot without them blowing up. Oh, there we go. My last hope. Ratchet's got a gambling addiction. See if he can get it. Red, red. Ah, it's a shame. There's a few more later on. They'll probably give me what I want, so that'll do for now. The thing is there that I've racked up those hits, which, as I say, I think I'm probably within the range now where I can get that skill point. It just does take a little while. Enemies are already 4-shot. You know, in Ratchet, in the first game, it probably took like almost halfway through the game for enemies to be anything more than like a 2-shot with hyper strikes. These guys are surprisingly strong already, I feel. I'll see you later. The movement's so much better. Throwing that wrench and being able to move afterwards after playing Ratchet Clank 1 the whole time is just so nice. So nice. I feel I'm probably going to take a little longer to complete this game because there are just extra things you can do, and I do want to get through the run, but I you know, I kind of want to have some fun as well. You know, I don't want it to be completely boring. There's a lot of enemy. I did say there is a lot more enemies in this game for sure. You know, like this is like already kind of a dicey little situation with the wrench. They can take out each other, thankfully. That is something that I'll definitely be using. I was talking about like there's like a mini nuke kind of weapon. That's kind of what you'd be expected to use here. Trying to get up here, please. Okay, that's we'll leave that for the time being. That's fine. There was a platinum bolt I should have got up there, but because I destroyed the crates early on, I kind of have to wait till I have the heli pack now. There we go, okay. Close quarters, not a problem. Okay. I knocked him over the gap, I didn't realise. No! Dude, seriously. There we go, that was nice. Okay. Kill him. Any more? Oh my days. Again, I didn't need to kill them really. I don't need to kill any of them really. I could just run past, but bolts and a bit more fun, rather than just watching me run my way through every single level. Thank you for telling me how to wall jump. I'm good. Okay, nice. Okay, this is where I can do a little bit more gambling if I fancy it. Probably will do. Bang. If I'm not careful here, I could end up losing too much health. But I can gamble it all back with ease. Just waiting for that little skill point to flash up any second now. Oh no! Okay. Probably getting a little bit too comfortable here. Feeling like I'm a bit invincible. I'm really not. Gamble some health back. Look how much easier it is to throw the wrench in this game. It's just so much better. Okay, one of them blown up. One of them's blown up. Oh no, I ain't dying to one of these little robot chickens. No way. There we go. Got a skill point. One of these machines hit 3 bars. Which is a big win for Ratchet. There it is. Lovely stuff and a bit of health as well. Okay. I actually could do with 1 more health, I'm not going to lie, because there's a few enemies coming up and they seem to be taking 2 blocks of health off me out of my, like, 6. So let's just grab another bit of health real quick. If the game wouldn't mind. Did I just hit 2 bars in a row on that one? There we go. Okay, cool. Moving on. Moving on. Playing it a little bit, just so I don't have to have any deaths, you know. I'm going to play a tiny bit safer. He says, running right into the middle of all of them. Okay, here we go. There's a whole bunch more of these enemies. They're not difficult. They shoot in a straight line and then they strafe over a little bit. There's just a whole load of them. Just so many of them. Maybe we'll just go to the arena, you know. Maybe we'll just go to the... Oh, okay. Those enemies ate the hit for me. Appreciate it. There we go. Do I want to go back and get revenge? Do I think I have it in me? Probably not, but... I'll leave them be. I'll leave them be. They deserve to live. They're skillful guys. I'll let them live. So this is the battle arena. This is like... I'm glad they do it so early on in the game. It's just fun. It's just fun having this gladiatorial combat kind of section. It is good fun. Some of the enemies, some of the challenges I won't actually be able to do, unfortunately, because they require you to use weapons, but I'll do every single one that I can without.
Press and hold triangle for your quick select.
This guy's on a rampage.
Nice. You will get to meet Chainblade in a minute. Everyone loves Chainblade. Absolute guy. Those two are just... sometimes they can fight each other. If they accidentally hit each other, they get aggroed at each other as well, which is nice. Nice. Ooh, camera's going a bit crazy there. Nice. Finally. I think one of the challenges is a wrench-only challenge anyway, which is nice. Nice and relevant. So yeah, that's just one of the... That's the very first stage you have to do. Skip through that. You get another gadget, and then you can kind of choose them. So we'll do the Chainblade challenge first. He carves up a main dish. Please give a round... Oh, please welcome Chainblade. Got it wrong. So yeah, you just gotta dodge him whilst he does his attacks, and every time he comes down, swing your wrench whenever you can at him. Iconic Chainblade, we love the guy. We love the guy.
This guy's on a rampage.
He's now floating in the air. Don't know how I managed to avoid that, to be honest. There we go again. In case you didn't gather, his blades are chains. That's about as deep as this guy is. You can actually, sometimes if you throw your wrench and then jump in the air, it kind of comes back to you whilst you're in the air, so you do get a nice hit on enemies that are higher up. Don't know how that's missed me, but I'll take it. Yeah, you do as well. You do get a skill point for beating him with the wrench. I don't know if they expect you to do it this early, but nice and easy. The other boss in this area is one which I don't think I can do with the wrench. I can give it a go, but I think that would just be a sad loss. Oh, he hit me. Fair play. Well done, Chainblade. Well done, pal. You got one hit on me. That's probably as much as he's going to get. Kind of just speeding things up by just throwing loads and loads of attacks at him at once. There he goes. Bless him. Bless him. He tries. He does try. Yeah, it is indeed a skill point for beating him with a wrench. I think B2 Brawler would be insane. I mean, I can have a go, but I don't think that's looking likely. Okay, this one I don't know if I can do. I've got to defeat a certain amount of enemies, 30 enemies in 30 seconds. Maybe. Maybe. Again, this is where you'd use like a mini nuke and just have clear half the field in one go. That's a nice start. Just throw the wrench, it'll come back. No, come on! Just one shy of winning that. That sucks. I'll try it on a few times. Should be easy enough this time. Come on. Okay. Okay, it's not bad. Throw that, let it come back. Just keep throwing the wrench and letting it come back, and it will take out all of those flying ones. Come on, stack it. What? That was not. That's such rubbish. That was it. The second hadn't clicked yet. Oh my god. Come on, one more time, please. That's him dead. It's him dead. It's just jump in at these, you know, just get in there, get in the mix. Oh, why are you two stuck? I feel this is a better position than I've been in before. Maybe. Could be wrong. These guys are all the way over here, though. It's going to be that one again left. It is. Oh, okay, 2 left that time. Alright, whatever. Come on now, please. Let's not be silly. It's time for sure. Oh no! Ah, that's a bad start. That is a slow start. Feels slow. Might be right though. Please. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
We have a winner.
All that for like 1.5 thousand bots. That's nothing. 60 enemies in 60 seconds with the wrench. I feel like that's probably going to be easier. A little bit more time. I feel it definitely benefits me. Yes, there's more enemies, but I can usually get group kills and stuff. So that was good. That was so many enemies. Hardly any time. That's good, that is. I can hear them. I can't see them. Kill both of them in one go. Okay, why? Where's the last enemy? Where is it? Okay, well, oh, there it is. It got stuck somewhere and it's only just come to me. That's such rubbish. Honestly. Oh, look at that. 9 enemies racked up right there. Take them to our easy, easy, easy. We are on pace. We're on pace. Very much on pace. There you go. Just more flamethrower enemies. I don't know why these are like deemed as the hard enemies in this stage of the game. Nice. So much easier. Endurance challenge. 20 rounds. This is, I'm going to be honest, just boring, but no. I need all of the money I can get for armor upgrades later on, so we're gonna stick with doing these. With it being 20 rounds, I probably should try and avoid getting hit when I can. Don't want to like get to round 19 of 20 and die, so let's play it somewhat sensible. Although I do just want to get it, like, hurry and just get it done, so. These are usually a pretty safe jump and hyper strike. Oh, hit by the floor fan, fantastic. One good thing about doing these fights as well is that these can get my health all charged up through getting XP from killing the enemies. So the more I do these, the more health I'll have, the easier I'll obviously find the runs. So. Nice. Okay, I love seeing these blue ones there. Just so much. Oh, it's a bit. Why do I talk? I've been hit by 2 of them. Oh, okay. Let's chilling out a tiny bit now. Let's just not die if we can help it, please. Nice. It's pretty fun to be able to throw this through like 6 enemies in one line, have it hit them all on their on the way and the way back. Oh, Oh, he did get me. Looking at my XP though, I should be fine. I think my health will upgrade at some point during this fight, which is handy because I'm losing it quite quickly. I don't have to do this twice. Like, if I don't do it this time, 2,000 bolts isn't the end of the world. I can probably just do something more interesting. Please, come on, Ratchet, throw it. Throw it accurately. There we go. Nope. Do not let them hit me. I hate those enemies. Those guys can either like they can either slowly walk over to you like this, or they can run at you. When they run at you, they kind of can take you by surprise. Nice. That was quite good there. Sometimes if you get lucky, when these guys spawn from their little pods on the side, if you hit them straight away, they'll just fall back into the electrocuted arena. So. Okay, I didn't see them there. Okay. Getting a bit tight for health now. Almost upgraded though. That orange bar at the top of the screen just under my health is how close I am to upgrading getting the next nanotech upgrade. So there we go. Cool. That's awesome for me. I can be a little bit more reckless again, which should be an easy win. I'll put it on my Instagram when I do get it set up, but I think I'll for like clips, especially I think it'll be good for, of all games, it'll be good for Crash Bash clips and obviously the now iconic beating Drek clip, but I'll probably start a TikTok. I mean, I may as well put my good gaming clips on there. Try and clip more in the streams as well if something funny or good happens, but I feel in this run that's so I could have just clipped beating Chainblade with the wrench just because it's funny. I probably should have done, but I think I can always do things retrospectively after the stream if I need to as well. I'd say I also, in terms of me liking this game more, I think I prefer the enemies in Ratchet Clank 2. I just feel like they're, again, a little bit more fun, a little bit more interesting. Not to say Ratchet Clank 1 enemies aren't, because they're good too, but I do like these. Ratchet Clank 3, I think, has the most monotonous enemies. They're all one specific race, like pretty much the entire game. And for me, it just makes it too same old when you go to a new world. It doesn't feel as special. Obviously, this game does have repeat enemies too. It has a lot of them, in fact, but I still feel like it's more diverse, which is just more fun. Okay, round 20 of this endurance challenge. Very boring one, but good for my health, good for a few extra 1,000 bolts. Lovely. Easy wins. Thank you to anybody joining me today. I hope you're having a good Friday, you know, chilling out, winding down for the weekend. Going through the game wrench only, avoiding using any of Ratchet's weapons, and the few instances in this game that I do have to use use like turrets and stuff, I will be using them. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Ultimate challenge. I think this is just Chainblade. If it's got B2 Brawler in it, then to be fair, I don't think I can do this one, so we'll see how far I can get. So yeah, there's a Chainblade battle in the middle of this one, but that's really, as you saw a second ago, nothing too difficult. If it's B2 Brawler, I'll show him in a minute when I do like a... Oh, I should not be taking damage. When it's like a failed run against him, he is so much more dangerous compared to Chainblade. I actually would struggle to beat him with just the wrench, I think. Please aim better. There we go. Even though Chainblade's easy, for the sake of keeping more health, I will have to be like slightly careful. Just because it's an endurance challenge. You either have to beat him once, maybe even twice in this challenge. So both times the wrench will be fun. Nice. I think the issue sometimes is, as good as like the wrench is like auto-locking on things, sometimes you're aiming it at an enemy and it might like... See, like I wanted to get these two green ones next to me and it kind of auto-locked itself onto the further away enemy, which kind of sucked. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Please, welcome Chainblade. Whoa. Chains for blades? Blades for chains? Crazy, dude.
You can hold down L2 or R2 while running sideways or backwards.
I mean, I could get close up to him here and force him into coming over me. Oh, okay, that's a strat. Oh, I jumped. He's hit me. No, I can't be hit by Chainblade. Come on now.
This guy's on a rampage.
Try and get as much damage off of him as we can. That'll do. Although, I imagine I get a good bit of XP for killing Chainblade every time. Probably, so it might be good as well. I might not have to worry about health so much if we can get an upgrade. Go me a fella. There he is. The more he roars, the easier it is to damage him as well. I love it when he roars because he stands in place.
Furry guy is on a rampage.
That was good. That was so much damage right there. Hyper strikes, same to Ratchet Clank 1, do double the damage of any other attack, so little jump before you strike does do more damage, and it's usually more efficient at taking out enemies, therefore.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Bless him. RIP Chainblade. He always gives it his all, you know. Oh, I got hit by the floor arena again. The arena floor, rather. Was the wrong way around. It's awkward. That's so annoying. I'm probably not gonna have enough health for this. Again, I think if this involves B2 Ruler, then regardless I can't do it, so I don't really care. This is still good for bolts and XP at the very least, so I'm not too bothered if I can't do it. It would be a shame. It would be my luck that the very last round is going to be B2 Ruler. I just can't remember how these work. Gotta love these flail-wielding fellas. Just look at that. Look at his, like, smile. Look at his face. I never look at him up close. He's an ugly fella. Awesome. Oh, okay. Well, here comes the first death. That's alright, no worries. You can see he's a little bit more dangerous, and his next attack is spinning on the ground, which I think when he's got enough health like this, you can avoid. When he starts getting lower on health, he does this a lot quicker and he shoots at you. I don't actually understand the dodging to this attack. I don't actually understand how to dodge it. Oh, well, not if I'm doing that. So the way might be to dodge. I feel like he's getting a bit too close to me now. And then maybe whilst he's doing this, to throw the wrench and clip him a few times. But it's so it's possible, but if I don't have to do this, why would I? One of them kind of situations. Because I can't really damage him whilst he's attacking like this. If I stop still, he will shoot me, so... And then this just simply doesn't do enough. Plus I have to make the distance in order to throw the wrench. Sometimes I'm not even hitting him. Oh no. Okay. Well, I'll try, you know, I'll stick it out. I don't think it's possible, but I'll stick it out. Plus, yeah, he's walking over to me super close now. As soon as he drops down, he's going to be able to shoot me. Oh, no, there we go. Honestly, valiant effort. I didn't even know I could do this much to him, so I'm not too fussed by this. as you can see, he starts shooting quicker, moving quicker. So this is where I'm going to start getting caught out here, I think. Nah, unfortunately there's just collision. I wish there wasn't, but there is collision so that you kind of just run into a wall there, and then he can still shoot straight down at you. Here we go again. Feels like he's catching up as well. One of these is going to hit. No. Okay, we're good. See, this would be possible as well, but eventually, whilst he's doing this little like floor sweeping maneuver, eventually he starts shooting as he's doing this, and then I'm not going to be able to throw my wrench anymore, I don't think, so... That's when this is going to get a little bit awkward. No! Took 2 health, no! Ah! Oh well. That was a unnecessary death, because I didn't need to face him, but I thought it might be possible. When I've got an upgraded wrench, I think that battle will be possible, because I'll have enough health to just be able to tank it, and then use the wrench, so I'll definitely do that. I'll come back for him, put it that way. He's not getting away with this. I will come back for him. Yeah, okay, cool. Is there anything else I can actually do here? Hazard, watch your step. I can do this. Nice easy one. I'll do that instead. Look how nice it is. You throw the wrench, you move away, and the thing is, it has to come back to you. So if I was to do that and then move in front of the enemy, it comes back from behind them exactly where I'd want it to. Whoa, what happened to them? How did they die? Where did this guy come from? Hopefully there'll be a couple more challenges to do. And I'm not blocked off because I can't beat BT Brawler, but yeah, if not, then again, it's not the end of the world. Yeah. Oh, dude. I know I'm like so not in danger, just every time I lose health, just annoying. I shouldn't be losing health. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do for the time being. I'll come back when I've got an upgraded wrench, and I think that'll be easy enough then, but... So this is like the trespasser of this game, the electrolyzer, a little hacking tool. Not the most amazing thing to watch, but some of them get a bit awkward later on, I'd say. You know, this is like your first hack, so it's going to be very easy, but... And that takes us to the next level where you get Clank, or at least I'll do that in a moment, because I don't know if you've noticed, but we're missing him so far because he's not with Ratchet. I've had to go through the start of the game without him. Something you get in this game as well, if you've got a save file, obviously which I do, on Ratchet & Clank 1, you can get all the weapons from Ratchet & Clank 1 on this game for free at a certain stage. I think I'll do a run where I only use the Ratchet & Clank 1 weapons on Ratchet & Clank 2. I think that'd be quite interesting. I think that's something I plan on doing later down the line as well. I think that'd be quite a fun one to do. They can't upgrade the same way that Ratchet & Clank 2 weapons can, at least not until you buy an extra mod on New Game Plus, so they also stay at a base. Like, well, they're very weak as well. Compared to other weapons on this game, they are so weak. So that'd be quite a good one to do as well. But then, I mean, me saying that is not... I mean, is using the wrench not like the ultimate difficulty? So maybe not, actually, having said that. I think it'd just be a cool, like, video idea. But... So on this little section, we're using the tractor beam. This is the gadget we got from the first world. It's not really got... This is interesting because this is a way I can, I can kill enemies with this bomb right here. So you can, I'm not using any gadgets, so I'm not using any weapons of Ratchet, but you can probably get some kills with gadgets, like, rarely. In certain, like, niche situations. See ya. Oh, they take 4 hits, you know, that's surprisingly tanky for like an early game enemy. Just need this little robot fella to come over here. But where do you think you're going? Step on it. Oh my god, it's so buggy. Jeez. Aim him onto this little pad up top. He's a little security robot. We need his access. Thank you very much, sir. Please, Ratchet. 30k already is looking really nice in terms of the things I want to buy. Your bolts, obviously, things are more expensive in this game, but you get more bolts. So, if anything, I think weapons and like bolts in general in the first game are much harder to get than they are in the second and third games. I'm not gonna like run into any problems regarding money. I don't think. I think I should be able to get the most expensive armor when I'm able to. If I hold off on some armor upgrades, don't get all of them, perhaps just go straight to the most expensive. I think the first one's worth getting. One's in between that, I'm not sure. I'll see how difficult the game gets, really, see how much I struggle on certain levels when there's loads of enemies and they all doing too much damage, so I'm not sure on my routing of the armors just yet. Nice. So yeah, as I said beforehand, I feel like this level, you know, alone has taken so much longer than some of the other some of the other levels on Ratchet Clank 1. So I think I'll be streaming this for longer, which is good because even though I wanted to get that direct boss fight over with as soon as I could have, I was really aware that it only took me 2 streams to get there, really, you know, and a couple of more streams to beat him. So Ratchet Clank 1 wrench only. It didn't take too long, really. Nice. Gotta use this catapult. Nice. So like this level's not even done yet. There's one more thing I need to do, like coming up right after this. Ah, lucky. Too high. There we go. So yeah, this level actually kind of long, especially with the arena fights and everything that I've done. It takes quite a while to do this one. So the other half of this section is going to a jamming array, so a little tiny, I guess you'd call it a moon maybe. Gotta go destroy something from here. So this one level takes a long time.
To disable the jamming array, destroy the 6 transponders.
Yeah, I'll come here then.
Expose
I'm trying to attack him. I keep cranking the bolt. There we go.
To attach your wrench, then walk around the platform.
Do they not have any of them in the... Oh no, they did. I was going to say, did they not have any of them in the first Ratchet Clank? They so did, though. So you jump onto the back of here, jump onto this, and jump... Ah! Ratchet, stop falling off things. I mean, maybe I don't need to jump onto the... I'm pretty sure you have to. There we go. Nice. Little platinum bolt in the air. Yeah. Collecting it for the sake of it, I don't need... And I'm not going to need them at all, so... We've got a few levels like this in Ratchet Clank 2 and 3 that are like these kind of like mini moons where you can kind of walk across the whole thing in a matter of seconds, just with like certain tasks to do. I mean, this one you've got to crank a few bolts and destroy these jammers, whatever they are, transponders rather. Is it obvious where I need to go next? Am I being silly? Is it this way? Is it follow the... Yeah, it's roughly follow these, okay. Land right on his head. Spider-Man on the spider kind of enemies. Never see it coming. Okay. Yeah, I can't say these levels are... I mean, they're like a cool idea, and like I dare say the first time I did these, I thought these were super cool levels, but a little bit long, you know, go from one place to the other, crank a bolt, destroy the transponder. Extra points if you can land in it. Ah, what a shame. So from here, you can follow the next one. Nice. Across this little burning lake. Yeah, I guess saying about the enemy types and how they feel like they're different in this game, I guess there are quite a lot of same enemies. There's a lot of these, but they upgrade slowly throughout the story, so you face different variants of each of these enemies. So maybe Ratchet Clank 1 does have more original enemies in it, I'm not too sure. Okay, follow the light. Follow the light is always the way. Get ourselves over to the next one. Nice. Yeah. More robot chickens. They had taken my health off me, but I upgraded nanotech, so they all die, plus I go back to full health, so everything they did was in vain. What a shame. So look for the, there it is, yeah. You just gotta follow these little yellow pipes on the floor. Obviously I could have seen that in the sky and it's bright enough, but in order to get to the next one you can't just follow the pipes on the ground. Ooh. Surprise. Okay, you got me there, fair play. Wasn't expecting that. Welcome anybody who has checked me out since the start of the stream. I do appreciate being here. It's chill Friday kind of vibes. Wrench only isn't a chill kind of run, but at the start of the game it really is. It's not the most stressful, and by that I mean not at all. I don't think there's going to be any parts that are going to cause me any difficulty today, so it is kind of just a case of chilling out and just enjoying the gameplay as I go through, collect bolts, and just complete level to level. So that is the end of Mactar Nebula. I'll probably come back for some challenges if I need bolts though, because that is a thing I can do. Did not see that crate there. I feel like some of these crates have respawned in now, which is good for money. Odd choice. Jumped into the fire there. Incredible. Well, extra 500 bolts there, you know, just from killing that enemy and checking out a few more crates. Worth it. So it's worth going for Clank first. So definitely worth going for Clank first here, rather than doing the level afterwards, because you may as well go get that heli pack. You may as well go get that extra maneuverability. Makes sense. Okay.
Press select or R3.
Another level. Wrench only. Easy enough. So there's another route on this level which takes you to the weapon upgrade kind of station, which I won't need at all. But there is a boss fight on this level, you know. I kind of just hadn't thought about it. I really hadn't thought about it at all. There is a boss fight on this level, which is always interesting. I feel, you know, there's always interesting with a wrench. This one is a helicopter boss, so I think it should be easy enough. But again, I haven't practiced anything. Kind of just going into this run blind and just assuming you can do everything. That was nice. Yeah. All these little sweeping bots. No, like, particularly dangerous enemies yet either. They're all relatively easy to handle. Oh, it dodged me well there. Fair play. And then release one of the cleaning bots. This little... Oh, there's another one apparently. Hello. See you later. These alien-looking orange blobs in, like, a metal machine outfit. So that's the fellow we'll be taking on later. Just a little. He's going to be in that. I'm going to use my wrench. I think that's easy enough though. I don't think there's anything difficult I have to worry about there. Whatever. Just jump on in. Ah. Oh. Hope you're not expecting flawless gameplay. Oh my god, I should just swing normally. Hyper striking and getting just destroyed by the most simple of enemies. Jeez. That sucks. You may wonder, why would he jump off the edge of here? Well, there is actually a bolt down here, so... You wouldn't know that usually unless you'd like complete the rest of the level and you could see it from like a platform elsewhere. But obviously, even if I haven't played these games in a long time, I genuinely think there's nothing I don't know about these games in terms of collectibles and extras. I feel like I'm aware of mostly everything. Okay. This could be trouble. Ah, no. I don't want to die. I really don't want to die. It's so needless to die here. Okay, so this is a little section you can do later on, but as I said, there's no benefit to doing it. I might get some bolts, so if that's the case, I'll come back, because, again, I am hungry for bolts. Okay, let's take no chances with these guys. You know, nice and easy, just deal with them. There we go, lovely. Ah. No chances, he says. Almost dies again. Thank you very much. Gonna do this one at a time. I could knock both. Well, as soon as you knock these bins over, dispatch his cleaning bots. That's what these things are. So that's why they've got these weird sweepers, because they're supposedly cleaning bots. Ah. Not too sure what these laser bots are meant to do though. Like, why on earth they'd be cleaning bots? But hey, they are apparently. So. Nice. Ah! Seriously. Why? It's such stupid, like, damage I'm taking. And again, it doesn't matter, but if I can avoid dying, I will, you know. There's no, like, penalty to dying on these games, which is kind of nice. There's no, like, it doesn't cost you any bolts or anything to respawn, but I could see that kind of being, it could be that kind of game. Okay, so we got 2 health, which is probably 1 shot. Just gotta take out this guy, you know.
You a lot more than it's gonna hurt me.
Didn't know that attack was gonna lock onto me or not. I honestly thought it could have just been going straight onto the platform, so I thought I'd risk it and stay up there. I don't think it's gonna be difficult, but it might take a couple of seconds.
You a lot more than it's gonna hurt me.
Okay. Okay. He did actually change to go higher up at the end of that, so good to know that he can hit me still up there. Alright, this might take a second, you know. This might actually take a second. Yeah, he does actually, he goes lower and higher depending on where I am, so. Okay, that's a nice little predict, that is good. Awesome. Catch him on the way by.
Watch it, I just whacked this thing.
I think eventually he does destroy... Oops, he does destroy these barriers, which is the only thing I'm not worried about, but that'll suck when he does it. Yep. No, not my barriers. Leave them alone, because then hitting you is more awkward. Or is it? Maybe not, actually. Ah, jeez, what am I doing? I could be doing this so much so much more clean, but I'm not. Serious? Okay, I mean this one might take a couple of tries, to be fair. Couldn't tell if I was fully safe there or not. That was poor. I should have hit him way more times than that. Ah, come back here. Okay, here he goes with these again. Okay, just try and not let him hit the other. So it's nice to have these barricades, even if they're not like particularly useful. It's nice to have them. Okay, this is easy. This is easy. I'm just being like weird about it. It's very easy though. I'm being. It's easy. I'm just like, just taking unnecessary risks, you know. I really don't need to take risks against this guy. It's not like it's going to take forever to take him out. Okay. Yeah. Cool. I imagine he's going to have one more bout of rockets when I get his health low enough, which should be in one more hit. Maybe not. Oh, why have I thrown that? Here we go again, yeah. Turns out I didn't even need those barricades. I thought I might have done, but I don't think you even needed them, so... Every hit counts.
That's it. I charge it now on this one.
There we go. So this wasn't difficult. I was just rushing it, and that was causing me to take loads of damage. Please, I don't want to have to redo this. It's just long. It's really long. Let's just not do anything stupid. Like, have the patience that I had against Drek yesterday. You know, just have that. Two, three more hits, potentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. There we go. That was something I kind of forgot about. It wasn't really a challenge again, but it was a surprise. It was a surprise. And now we get the old reliables. We go into here. First of all, you can knock this little thing for 1,000 bolts, which is nice. Jack and Daxter on screen. We love that. The old swing shot and grind boots. Hell yeah. So you do get your old, some of your old gadgets back. The fan favourites always return throughout the series. Everyone loves the swing shot and the grind boots. Okay, so that was one route that I needed to complete, and I've got to go do the other. Ratchet Clank 2 has that a lot, and you know, that kind of like sense of choice, even though realistically you kind of have to do both anyway, but it's good, you know, it's a good thing to have. Rather than every like planet just feeling so linear, you know, you do have like an option that you can at least take at the start. Nice. These guys are really good at avoiding you. I don't like it. And then hitting you like that. Jeez. Not got too much health left. Let's not die. Again, let's just not die. Whoa, don't jump down there. No, no, no. There we go. We're at like such a safe distance. Why jump down there? Nice. Okay. Usually I would, if I happen to accidentally kill an enemy with this next thing, I don't care. You know, I'm not using any of Ratchet's weapons, and I'm not intending to kill them, so you know, it's good. But I'll try my best not to. You kind of control like a mini crane here. You can drop crates down. You can drop crates on enemies. I'm going to be trying not to do that, but these little fellas here love to just get underneath. And look at them right now. I'm trying to move this over so I can use it in a second, but I don't want to drop it on them. If I drop this and he moves underneath, it's his fault. Well done guys. I'm honestly proud of them. They might now take me out though, because I don't really have any health. Ah! Oh, damn it. Fair enough. I was too injured from the helicopter fight. It is what it is. And another death. They do like this weird like movement when they see Ratchet. They purposely go like really far out of his normal like range, which is clever for an enemy, you know. Okay, maybe I'm being too safe. Maybe I play better if I just move quicker. Do I have to do the crane again? Good. And again, I don't have to kill these guys now. I have to though, because they're cause me issues, they kind of deserve to die, so.
Press and hold triangle for your quick select.
Oh, you came out of nowhere. Oh my gosh, I'm taking so many needless hits. Ah. Okay, next enemy. Don't know if I just need to avoid these guys. I don't know if you can get close to them or not. Oh, no, you can. You certainly can. Okay, they only fire a few shots before reloading. Good to know. Okay, you guys are... Oh. Yeah, that was kind of fortunate. We'll take it. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he did 5 that time. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever, mate. You know, whatever. See if I care. Oh my god. Please. This is some poor gameplay right now. Maybe I just take like an extra second and just not die. That sounds fun, honestly. I mean, again, the alternative is just to kind of just make your way through just by jumping over absolutely everything. So, could have just did this the whole time. That is true. Nice. Just like that, we're back to where we were, without taking any damage this time. I do want to take this guy out though. He's annoyed me now. Throw your wrench, Ratchet! Yeah, I think he had another hit on him. I got lucky there. He kind of fell off the platform. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Nice. Awesome. Easy. Dead. Why I haven't done this the first time, I don't know. Clearly I'm just like... I'm not genuinely bad, you know. I can try if I want to try. Apart from I can't hit a stationary box, apparently. Okay. That was a nice little level up of health there. Didn't even need to worry about killing that guy. That was kind of perfect. He's bobbing and weaving around me. I can't take him out. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just happily just flipping these little switches away there. Shouldn't be failing any of these really though. That's kind of rough. Nice. So this one again, you can actually pick up these laser guys and kind of use them, like they'll be magnetized to this crane whilst using their laser. And it's pretty fun to be able to like destroy every enemy with it, but again, he might die to this if he does, not my fault. Looks like he's far enough away that should be alright though. So I needed to destroy that so I can move on to the level, and then I need to take this one over... Where is it? Where's the next one I need? Is it in the other room? Okay, it's in the other room. Here we go. Take this one, bring it over, and we are almost at the Clank section of the game. Unfortunately, and I genuinely mean it, unfortunately this game has more Clank sections. I mean, I have nothing against Clank. I just can't stand... Just can't stand having to use his little legs to walk around the place. It takes so long. It's always them little enemies that like have really awkward attack patterns. They're constantly going for you. Oh, I'm probably gonna die here, aren't I? Ah. If it's straight back to the... that's kind of long, actually. That's kind of long. They're really difficult to get past. I didn't think there was going to be 2 of them. I'll say this is definitely more challenging so far than Ratchet Clank 1. I think I've got all the doors open now, so I should be able to just skip my way through. Which is nice. So I can get back to there quite easy. Please don't catch me as I fall. Ah, well that sucks. Ah, it's 2 health. I shouldn't be taking that. Oh no. Okay, let's just go. Let's go. Let's go. Running past them does not work. Running past it, I'm gonna actually have to take my time on this level, I think. Take my time on this level, for sure, because I'm failing at the minute. Okay, that's a shame. 4 more of them. Okay, I can survive 2 hits against one of them. That's it though, so this might be another death, honestly. Skip on through. Skip on past all his attacks. Skip over his attacks. Take a couple of these out, I guess. If any of these hit me, I'm going to be very annoyed. Okay, that's good. Avoid him. Yep, nice dodge. Oh my god, no Ratchet, why are you doing that? Can I get past these or not, though? Genuinely. Wait, oh, he landed in the lava. That's perfect. He landed in the, like, the red stuff. That's so lucky. Love it. Nice. Oh, and then he landed in that. That's so ideal. Yeah, we ain't fighting any of you. Perfect. That was such a nicely timed bit of luck. I was actually worrying about that. I thought I was going to have to do that a few times in a row, honestly, so I'm quite happy about that. Perfect, and time for a Clank section. Oh well. At least being the first one, it is nice and short. You don't have to worry too much about this taking a while, so.
To glide, jump, then hold X while in midair.
Awesome. Use Rory's little punches again, little Clank punches. Gonna use the gadget bots. I ain't gonna fight one of them on my own. It'll take so long to do, honestly.
And select a command.
Okay. I can bait that guy's attacks over here so that they can all get in without getting damaged. Oh no! Same thing there, but one of them died, unfortunately. Come on. Follow me. Come on, lads. These guys give me a flashback to Drek, though, now is the only issue, when he had his own for the entire fight.
Bridge bot acquired. Use it to build bridges across gaps.
Little bridge bot. Get him in action. Building bridges. Helping us out. Appreciate him. Another one of these enemies, again, like, direct his laser away from them so they can all get in without getting hit. So if there's one thing I hate about a Clank level, it's having to do, like, loads of random tedious tasks, and having all your gadget bots dying and having to keep getting them back to you is just long. Thank you, Liftbot. Appreciate you. Same issue again. Look, we can get this guy, so, like, send them to attack and just pull his laser right out the way of them. Build a bridge. Now, weirdly enough, you only need to enter 2 gadget bots here. I don't really know why. There's 4 of them, so 2 of them are never going to get home, which sucks. It's going to be race, survival of the fittest. Who's going to get through that door? Oh, those 2 failures. They'll never get into their forever home. That is a shame. But that's all there is for that Clank section. I'm glad it's no longer than that. We now have the heli pack. I think we get the thruster pack as well, so...
All missions completed on this planet.
Okay, cheers for telling me. Weird that it tells me that all the missions are complete, but, like, thanks, game.
Glide over gaps, press
Oh,
X
we
to
know what
jump.
we're doing. Trust me. You're talking to the guy that killed Drek with a wrench. I know what I'm doing.
Clank also comes with a thruster pack option.
Yeah, he does have the thruster pack as well, I thought so.
As the helipack, except it uses rocket propulsion. To select the thruster pack,
I'm definitely... I feel there's 2 people. You either choose the thruster pack and you love it, or the heli pack. I prefer the heli pack, personally. I prefer that long jump. I think that's much better, in my opinion. Okay. I think I'll quickly do the Barlow planet. But it's as good as it is, and you know, I do need to get through the game wrench only. It's a bit long. It's not the most interesting one at the start. There's been a few hard fights, but I think 12 o'clock. You know, hopefully this doesn't take me too long to get through this level. I wouldn't mind just using, switching over. I wouldn't mind switching over, switching game, honestly. I do wonder if anything's... Is there any... does anyone know? Is there any, like, skip here? Can I, like, skip the level? I guess I want the bolt, so I'll go through it normally, but... Okay, here are the new, like, small, annoying, bitey enemies. I mean, there's always some for the, levels. Already, enemies are taking, like, quite a few hits. These guys all take 4 hits each. Like, that's quite a lot, really. Might have forgotten about those crates. I'm gonna hit him into them there, so I'm kind of glad I did. These are the most annoying enemies, honestly. They charge at you, and they are horrible to avoid. Thankfully, I got lucky there, so I think if you're... And they take... Look how many hits he takes. I thought he'd be dead by now. It does definitely get more difficult, for sure here. Yeah, and that wrench throw, when it goes through the enemy and hits him on the way back as well, is just so nice. Okay, we got this guy. He's a bit annoying. He fires his laser. It's a dangerous attack. These little guys get me. That's annoying. There we go. Thankfully, no danger because we can always use the wrench toss now. But just again, already, just to bear in mind how many hits that took already to take out that one enemy. They are getting tougher. They're definitely getting way tougher, the enemies on this difficulty. This bridge scene, I love this. Look how many of them come over. And this wrench is just going to carve through them. Look at that. So satisfying. See, wrench only has its beauty. You're looking at this, like, look at it. It's just carves through them. Perfectly cooked fish fillet right there. Beautiful stuff. 3 more of them annoying. Like, I used to always just call them pigs. They're definitely not pigs, you know. I don't know too many pigs that look like that. But they are the most, like, dangerous enemy. Early days, I mean, they take so many hits to kill. I'm being so bad. It's when they charge at you as well. That's the scary part. When they charge at you, it's quite hard to get out of the way of them. Hopefully I should collect enough health to not have to worry about all the stuff I just lost. And I'm kind of forgetting I have Clank now. I can glide away. After going for the entire start of the game without having him, kind of forget that. Yeah, man. Endako is kind of difficult. I think the issue is the enemies are kind of tanky. Chris David would never. That is so true. Chris David, again, I think he did this run blindfolded feet only, I think. Chris David is probably the best Ratchet Clank player in the world, I think. Could be getting it wrong. He might have actually done a harder challenge. I can't remember. I mean, for the entire controller, that'd be difficult. For, like, moving around, probably possible, but I'm no Chris David, I'm afraid. I'm no Chris David. It's the kind of person you'll just, like, wish you could be. Ah. Ah! He came out of nowhere. Where is he? He's still alive? No, he's not. Okay. Easy. Easy. Easy dubs. Oh no. More of the little piggies, man. They are just... I think one of them's gonna hit me. I don't know how to avoid them, like, effectively. Which is the issue here. These guys, they're no problem, but the others are a bit awkward. Is he gonna charge me once that's dead? No. Like, how do I avoid this? What do I do? Ah! Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're good. As long as there's no more of them, which I don't think there are now until the end of the level, we're good. They just take way more hits. Ratchet Clank 1, the wrench, like, 2 hits. Enemies, like, almost like the first half of the game. Whereas on here, that's not the case. This is another fun section. You got, like, a whole bunch of them charging you over the bridge again. Easy enough with the wrench. You throw it for all of them. It comes back for all of them. You just love it like that. It's so nice. Like, no weapon does this, you know. I get it, some weapons get like a really nice AoE area effect kind of damage, but the wrench almost does the same thing. Like, honestly, look at this. And I'm going to get a nanotech upgrade at the end here, which is going to just kill out the remaining 2, 4. Okay, there we go. Nice. Nanotech upgrades are OP, and I'm going to need them at some points in the game. It sounds weird, but when you've got to face so many enemies in a row without getting hit, I think it kind of, like, it does balance it out quite a lot, to be fair. It's only fair, I feel like, in a way. Got the hover bike races coming up. I do love the hover bike races myself. There we go. I mean, if I wanted to buy weapons, should read that in a second that I do have a save, but maybe not. Maybe that ain't working right now, and that's fine. Oh, there we go. Bomb glove. Oh, it's because I reset that save file. Oh, no. There we go. It's registered that I have a Ratchet Clank 1 file, so it's made all of these weapons become free. So, apart from the Rhino. Even if you have the Rhino 1, that is never free. Right. I can't remember what you get for this, but I think it's necessary. Yeah, the bomb glove's only 1k anyway. It's pretty weak in this game. In Ratchet Clank 1, it's pretty strong. Honestly, it'll carry you to the end of the game, but not in this game. They make all of the Ratchet Clank 1 weapons so weak. Like, the Visibomb gun is probably the strongest damage output gun in Ratchet Clank 1, other than the Rhino. I was talking, I wasn't paying attention. And it doesn't do anything. Man, the thing is they should have done. I don't know why they made it so weak. In the first game, it's good. I get it's your starting weapon, but it's good. Here we go. Little boot. I can't remember how you use everything. There we go. Okay. There is actually a speedrun way of getting past like doing really quick laps. I can't remember how you do it though. I've never done it myself anyway. But you can kind of bug out the checkpoints in the race. Very hard to control this, I can't lie. I remember struggling a bit with some of the races on here. Nice. I think Chris David holds the world record for the race on here. He managed to do it in 10 seconds, but we're not Chris David, so you'll have to go to Chris David's stream to watch that. It's just it's really sensitive controls. Like, it is quite easy to win these races, but it's annoying to get like a really quick time sometimes. I think that's more what I want, is just a real quick time. And I'm not able to do it. Thankfully that wall isn't more aggressive, because I've been boosting into it quite a lot. It's not been damaging me. If you do boost full into a wall, you will blow up, but it's been nice to me thus far. Steer. I kind of want to try the speedrun strat, but I've just never done it before. I don't know how you do it. There's like a certain part of the wall you need to push Ratchet's cart into, and if you get it into the right spot, it will trigger the end of lap checkpoint, and so it does it. You can literally finish this race in like a grand total of like genuinely 20 seconds at least. I've seen speedrunners do it, but again, watching them do it doesn't mean I understand the inputs or anything. Yeah, there's one for just speed. If you can do this quick enough, there is a speed-related skill point. I'm too busy looking at the chat. I swear to God, if I lose this now. Yeah, again, I'm too far ahead. Yeah, just time. If you can get a really quick time, which I'm not too fussed by, honestly.
Here, take this helmet.
Not at the minute, anyway. I'll do these for bolts, though. I don't mind doing the hover bike races. They are fun. I don't know how you do it, but I know there's a spot in the wall somewhere. I'd need to, like, look where it is. Oh, really? I can't go too quick. There's a spot in the wall. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it, but you like... And then once you've done that, you can go back through the finish line there, and it counts as a lap. I just have not watched enough... I haven't watched enough speedrunners to know how to do this. You reckon we can win from here? I reckon we can win from here. Maybe not if I'm missing them. I imagine everyone slows down because I'm behind them, so I still think this should be easy enough to win. I imagine it's that kind of usual formula. Like, if I start overtaking people soon, then it clearly is that way. Although they have just finished a lap, so I am quite a little ways behind here. On this part of the race, the other racers don't attack Ratchet. On later ones, they can use the weapons against me, so it's a bit unfair early days. I'm the only one who's allowed to use weapons, apparently. Kind of racing this pretty good at the minute. I still don't know if I've got enough time to come back or not, though. After messing around for so long, I think they're finishing the final lap. I don't think I can come back. It's a bit of a waste of time, but thought it would have been cool if I could have done. But nah, they're a bit too far ahead by the looks of it. Like, I've been missing that boost the entire time, so I'm glad I got it. They're actually staying ahead. I expected this to be the kind of game where you fall behind and all the other like races just don't bother, but they actually are ahead and they're staying ahead as well. You know, they're not even slowing down much. Come back to 8th, but I haven't seen a racer in so long. Well, there's one. I've been racing well, but yeah, I gave them too much of an advantage. That's on me. Gee, I'm not catching anyone up. They're doing so well. I say surprised as though I didn't spend the whole, like, again, first lap running into a wall, but... Oh, hello. 3rd. Ah. Just literally ended up losing that by 9 seconds still. Fair enough. If you press... I pressed it too early, but you can get a head start if you press accelerate just as the race begins, but I failed that. You can't really... not that I know of. I mean, maybe you can, but I don't think you can get the checkpoint for speed... Sorry, the skill point for speed, unless you have the shortcuts open, which I think open up in the next race, perhaps. There we go. Watch some expert racing here, you know. Oh, I missed it. No. Ideally, for the best time, you obviously want to hit every single boost you can. Just got that. Thought I was going to miss it. I did mention earlier, by the way, but I think this weekend I'm probably going to be taking a bit of a break. Just got some things, gonna go see some people this weekend, so I don't think I'll stream at the weekend. If I do, then again, I'll pop it on a story and make sure people can see it somewhere. If I do, it won't be for particularly long either. It'll be just a couple hours on the weekend, perhaps, just doing either Crash Bash or getting through more wrench-only Ratchet Clank 2, so... Like, where the hell did he come from? He must have blown himself up. Getting overlapped, incredibly embarrassing for these racers. Definitely the end of their careers, I imagine, if they're... Oh my god, I thought I was going to blow up. If they're getting overlapped by Ratchet at this point. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Oh, they got in the way. Ooh. Narrowly avoided them there. Managed to get that boost. See, that was a pretty flawless race. I did go one little section without boost, though. Which, whoa, what? Was one of them 0.2 seconds behind me, or is that a bug? No one was that close. No one was that close to me, I'm telling you. No one was that close. Look at the splits. 21.1, 21.3. They just weren't that close to me, were they? As if I could have lost that, I had no idea. There we go, got the boost to start that time. So much better. There's no way, that's a crazy split, what the hell. I missed the boost. Okay, got the shortcuts open now. Even though I missed the boost, I think it's still easy enough to... Come here, you. Oh, he's avoided me. Oh, he's done well. He's done well, to be fair to him. I'm second now and out of boost, you know. Okay, shield's quite good. Handy. It was Chris David. Damn. No, if it was Chris David, I'd have lost. I mean, let's be real. I mean, as much as that could well have been Chris David. Unless that bot was losing, he was 2 laps behind, that single bot was, and then Chris David took the wheel, and he almost pulled it back from 2 laps behind, so that's possible. You always got to think about that. I mean, Chris David is like as close to superhuman as you're going to get, but he's not quite superhuman, you know. Oh, that was really mean. That guy was a whole lot behind, and I killed him. It was so mean. I did run out of boost for a second there. That kind of sucks. Every single race that I do here is worth more and more bolts, and I do want to save them up, but I do feel like getting on with the game after this. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll go through the rest of them. We'll see. They do get me more bolts, so I mean they make more sense to do than these ones, but you have to you complete them all in order. You can't do one of the later races till you've done this one. Yeah, we're out of boost again, so you need to be careful of Chris David coming back, out of nowhere again. Like, is that him behind right now? Seriously? Catching up? Probably is, Lol, hate to see it. Let's see if the splits make any sense this time. See, that makes sense. And that was a skill point. That was a quick enough time for a skill point, thankfully. I don't even know what happened last race. Look at the split this time. They're still racing. They're still racing. There we go. 15 seconds later. That was such a bug last time, I'm telling you. I think there's 2 more races. I'll give them both a go. I absolutely failed there at the boost at the start. It's fine. I was getting in my way here. Something I didn't consider. I'm not even gonna bother humoring it, but I guess I technically have used a weapon here, and I kind of forgot about it. But we're just gonna gloss over that because it's in the middle of a race. It's totally different. Okay, if one of them tries to lock on with like their little missile now, I cannot avoid it. Okay, no, we're good. But that has made me think that oh my god, it was right behind the boost. He was literally waiting there. 8th place on a race. That sucks, man. I should be like just easily getting through these, but here I am. 8th place. That is embarrassing. Come on now. Nice airtime for Ratchet. You can easily pull this back. Just have a flawless race and we're all good. Not every single one of the AI takes the shortcut either, and if you don't take the shortcut, it's so much. Oh my god, I've been shot. That was locked onto me, and an enemy like got in the way there. That's so fortunate. What the hell? For God's sake. I need to read that. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah! Not me losing a race on Ratchet and Clank 2. Jeez, man. That's not good look. That's not a good look. Okay, I've got a bit of a straight here. Can I pull it back from here? Maybe. Rather fight one Chris David size. Wait. That is such a good question, man. One Chris David size Craig David or 100 Craig David size Chris Davids. Just formulating a response whilst trying to win this race. Hold up. No, not me losing. Yikes. I feel like it should be the other way around. I mean, Craig David is a legend. But just because he's Chris David's size doesn't make him very dangerous. Because Chris David is the more dangerous part of that, no? So 100 Craig David size Chris Davids, that'd be ridiculous, no? That man's powerful. 100 of him sounds like hell, I can't lie. In like, hell as in, that'd be it for me, you know? Like, you know, everyone ideal scenario has a Chris David in their life, but 100 of him, it's a bit excessive, I think. I do miss him. I hope we'll see him again sometime, by the way. You know, he hasn't hit me up or anything since. I think I forgot to check out his artwork too, so I don't know if he's going to be back at any point. I do hope he does pop in, though. If you're here, Chris David, feel free to say hi. Hello, Christo. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. It's a bit of a chill one today. It's Ratchet and Clank 2 Wrenchless, which doesn't sound chill, but start of the game isn't anything particularly difficult. I'm just racking up bolts now so I can get some armor down the line. So I'm aware this is, you know, I could be kind of speeding my way through the game, but I want to earn some bolts, doing a bit of racing to earn the bolts. And yeah, later down the line we'll be getting the upgraded armor just to help carry me through the rest of the game. So yeah, glad you could join us though. Welcome. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay, let's just not. How about we just don't? No, no, no. I had to avoid that missile, and the annoying thing is, the missile that was targeting me is from one of these, like, further back enemies, and that sucks. Oi, pushing me out of the way. Steady on, lad. Behave yourself. Yeah, I've got a shield. I love having a shield. When they try and lock onto you now, they can't do any damage to you, which is so nice. Oh, I missed the boost. That sucks. Missed the boost. I'm kind of going at snail's pace now. I'm just dreading seeing that like green reticle following Ratchet around. Okay, let's see. We're good. We're good. Let's not run into any of them if I can help it. Should be good from here. Boost. There we go. Nice. GG's. A little bit of money for me there. I'll do the last one just because I can. Just because I can. Didn't get the boost. That's annoying, but it is what it is. Oh my god, I got pushed. He pushed me out of the way of that boost. Do I want to restart? Kinda. Am I going to restart? Nah, that's fine. I am getting battered here. Absolutely battered. Wrench only the whole game. Yeah. Yesterday we completed the first game wrench only. Honestly, the fight with Drek was insane. It is possible though. There are going to be some slight glitches to get past a few issues regarding the Hypnotron gadget, if you're familiar with that. There's one point in the game where you need to get the Hypnotron part to get by, and I don't want to use it because it feels like a weapon. The issue is, one section involves you needing to kill enemies that are out of range of the wrench, so you really can't do anything about it. So yeah, there's going to need to be some slight out-of-bound bugs, glitches, you know, whatever you want to call them, but it's totally possible, and that's what I'll be showcasing throughout this run. And yeah, please, if you look at the channel, I've got a link to either my YouTube or I've got a very short clip on the Twitch channel of yesterday beating Drek. The very last hit that I got in on him, it was intense, man. It was such an intense run. I'm totally hitting one there. Oh my days. Even box fights? Oh, boss fights. Yeah, I just beat the Thugs for Less guy with the wrench with his helicopter. There is the Thugs for Less fight later on, which I think I might have to use a turret for. So if there's a situation where I just can't do anything about it, it is what it is. But for the most part, it's wrench only for every part that I can help it being wrench only, you know? I don't think I'm going to win this race. I'm playing really poorly. I'm missing all the boosts. Oh well. I'll either do this one more time or I'll just get on with the game after this. Third place. Those two are way too far ahead. Yeah, I've lost this race. Oh well. Wait, first, what? I didn't overtake anyone, did I? Did they both blow up? He's right on my ass. I think I got lucky there. We'll take it. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, boss fights are possible. Obviously, the very end boss fight, absolutely possible against the Protopet. Nothing wrong with that. Just, they are sometimes quite long fights. You know, you've got to be really careful. Oh my god. Dude, these things are eating me alive. I'm getting revenge. I'm killing all of them now. Oh my days. Don't know where they are. I can just hear them dying. How have they taken half of my health off me? That is terrible. It's all possible. I'm just maybe not the best person at this game, so it makes for a more entertaining stream, though. You know, we have a fair few attempts. We have a few fails over here. It's not a problem, though. There's a boss fight coming up, which will be an interesting one, and that's against the Thief. The first time you face them. They're on the hoverboard, and it's a little bit of an awkward one to make sure you can actually get hits away. So that'll be interesting when we get to it. There's definitely some good boss fights to be had, though. You know, an endurance challenge for me, avoiding damage, and taking the tiniest chips of health away from enemies when I can. But yeah, wrench only for the whole game, apart from one or two sections, which, trust me, it's necessary. I wish it wasn't, but it is just necessary sometimes. What's funny about this is in my Ratchet Clank 1 playthrough, I didn't buy the Hydro pack, so the fact that Clank has it right here, right now, is pretty funny. So I did not get it in the end. I never went that route because I didn't have to. I love little sections like this. I wish they had more stuff like this in Ratchet Clank 1. As I said earlier, I think I'll do another half an hour plus, perhaps. Half an hour to an hour on Ratchet Clank 2. And I will end the stream with some Crash Bash again. Get some more of the challenges down. I'm definitely feeling that. Feels bad. These poor little critters, man. I don't want to kill them, but they are quite annoying. Ah, yeah, there we go. I knew one of them would get me. But yeah, if you're still here, Christo, if that's the kind of content you like, that's the kind of thing I'll be doing on here. Ratchet and Clank. I don't know if that game is nostalgic to you as it is me. I plan on going through all of them with wrench only, and any other challenges myself or anyone else can devise for me. So yeah, I look forward to getting through all of these games. For sure, for sure. So do stick around. If it's a game you enjoy, pop on in. And yeah, have a watch from time to time. At certain points of the game, you know, if there's a situation I can do it, I'm not gonna like try to do it. I don't really care if I do though. There are enemies on ice that you can knock to water, so it is one way on this playthrough that I can kill an enemy without using a wrench, but still, I'll try not to if I can help it. Another airship battle place. Bit boring, but gotta be done. And not only on these sections do you have to do these little spaceship fights, shall we say, you've also got more challenges again in order to earn yourself some more bolts, which I think all of it's worthwhile doing for me. I'll be getting closer and closer towards my first armor upgrade soon. You do get a chance to get that, I think after the next couple of levels, perhaps, maybe the next level even, next 2 levels. And they're going to be necessary for this run. Just like in the first run, the extra nanotech was necessary. I feel like well, they're actually destroying me, jeez. I feel like the armor is also necessary on this game. Okay, if they could just hold off, jeez. There's another wave of enemies after this. I'm getting bad. I need to get a shield or something. Please, give me some shield. These things are just RNG though, like, enemies can be right behind you and attack you. Like, there's not really much you can do about avoiding enemies, I feel. These spaceship fights are my least favourite. I don't think there's anything good about them, to be honest. I'm not too fussed by them. I shot him with my rocket. There we go. Thank you. Please, somebody drop me a shield. Drop me a partial shield. I'm gonna need it. Please. Oh boy. Okay. I have a disgustingly low amount of health to do this next section with. Just looking for some shield in these rocks. I think you can find them sometimes. But, anyways. I am aware to anybody joining, this is not the wrench right now, but there's not too much I can do about this. Oh my god, those enemies! Oh, what the hell? That's actually a death, and that's kind of, I'd never lose on that, but I did this time, so we add 1 death to the chat there. To the counter, rather. These missions are so just boring. Again, you can't do anything to dodge their attacks. If you get a whole load of them just lock onto you at once, I don't really know what you can do about it. And if you get lucky, you get a few shields that they drop when they die. I just wasn't getting... See, look, I just got a partial shield. I didn't get a single one last time. I was just unlucky, honestly. Ah, come on. Please come back. Where are you going? Thank you. Partial shield against the see how luckier this goes already. Nice. Nice. Nice and easy. Don't know where this guy's going. He's managed to get away from me though. That's a free kill. Nice. See, at the minute I have full shield, like, why has this one been so much easier? Why are they not doing better? Why are they not just attacking me? Okay, 5 more ships to go. Kind of just wait for them to fall into my line of fire. Like, I can see them on the minimap right now, but oh, I had him locked in. Why did I not shoot him? Okay, cool. 2 more. There's one of them. There's the other one. Now this is gonna be so much easier this time. I don't know why it was so difficult last time. Just fire a load of rockets in this general direction. Hope I get one. Oh, did you see my health just get sapped away then? Seriously, that's insane. What? There's so much health. Just lost there. 10 missile ammo. No. I need shield. Give me shield. Give me a shield. I need it. I never ever thought these missions could even be remotely difficult. They're not supposed to be. I don't really know what's happening. Oh no, 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 no. I don't have to do this again. Not again. Surely not. Somebody give me shield, please. Give me shield. Please, 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 give me shield. Give me shield. Ten ships, not a lot of health. 9 ships, not a lot of health. Oh no, oh no. I'm gonna die on this again. Please. Please. I don't know what I can do to avoid them. I roll left and right. It doesn't do anything. Maybe it does, I don't know. I'm trying. Please, hurry up and overtake me so I can blow you up. Yeah, thank you. Please. Please. This shouldn't be difficult. Why is this being difficult? Okay. Just a couple more. No, 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 no! Oh no! 2 more left and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die with 2 more left. That's so annoying. No! What the hell? This has literally never been difficult, ever. And all of a sudden, I can't beat a few ships. What is going on? See, as soon as you take away my wrench, I can't do anything. I need my wrench. Don't give me a shield when I have full shield and full health. I need it later on, not now. It takes so long to lock in on other ships as well, yeah. These missiles are quite useless, in all honesty. Okay, they're being quite... Oh, they're being good at the minute. Okay, this is much better. Here we go. Here we go. That previous death never happened. Forget about it. Nice. How much easier it has been this time? Come on. It's not fail again. Such an easy part. Okay, 3 more ships. Thank you very much. Partial C. Okay, we're full everything. I think I just need to get out of the way of their gunfire here, because last time I just got absolutely torn to shreds by them. Yeah, that was my issue last time. I went head first into that. Here we go. Complete night and day compared to last time's attempt. Completely out of missiles, weirdly enough, which sucks. There we go. Missiles are back. You see, it's an easy clear now. Just for some reason wasn't before. If I could throw my wrench out my window right now, I would, but Ratchet's incapable of doing that, unfortunately. So, little areas like this, I cannot use my wrench, and that's just kind of what I'm limited to. And you also can't skip these missions either, so it's just what has to happen. I'm going to go through here, go grab the nanotech. All useful stuff to have. So this is a little nanotech upgrade, it's a little boost.
You have found a nanotech boost.
As the game is currently telling me. Just gotta find these last 2 enemies now, if they could please reveal themselves. I can hear them, just can't see them. Are they below me? Yeah, they are. Moving on. Or do I do... I could do the special missions, I guess. Get more bolts again. It's worth it for bolts. I may as well. 30 space wasps in 2 minutes. Can my terrible shooting do this? I'm not sure. Okay, these things are a lot weaker than I anticipated, so yes I can. Oh, this locking system is so bad. Every time another enemy goes in front of you, it just stops locking onto them. What is that? Okay, good. 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 Ah, I fired. I thought I was locked on. I wasn't. And again, see, look, it's just changing, like, for no reason. And again, seriously, stay locked on. What's the point of locking on if you're not going to do it? And now I'm out of missiles. Look at them just lining up for me. Gotta appreciate it. 6 more. Nice and easy. That one's like one shot. The one that managed to get away is like one shot. Titanium, some shield. Just a few more. Be moving on to some wrench gameplay soon. Anyone that's just joined, just currently getting a few bolts in, so doing these missions real quick. Nice. Take out the best ships that this galaxy's ever seen. Here we go. Slightly stronger than normal ship, but they can actually take a missile without blowing up, so that's all the difficulty is here, really. But in my opinion, a lot easier than the very first challenge I did. 8 ships remaining, 7 ships remaining, 6 ships remaining, 5 ships remaining. Almost 4 with that. 4, 3. Oh, okay, fair play. Alright. Oh, those guys are so close to dying. Come on now. Take your deaths. Accept them with open arms. How is he still going? How is he still surviving? Not anymore, he's not. And the final one is dead. Cool. Last one's a little race against some Ace Bunyan. Ace Bunyan here. Me versus Ace Bunyan. Who would win in a race? Now, I feel like on my monitor again, I'm not particularly accurate with my movement, which makes a challenge like this honestly quite difficult. Okay, that's such a bad death. Nice little death there to Bunyan. Let's try this again, shall we? As I said, I'm not the best with these kind of like tiny adjustment races. I'm actually quite bad at these. Make sure you go through every single ring. If you miss a ring, then you... Oh, it's just for a platinum bolt, actually. That's all it's for, but still, try not to miss any rings. I'm cutting it too close. I'm out of control. Survived. I'm not sure how. The game was really kind there. That should have been a... Considering I exploded the first time, that's crazy that I didn't there. Really bad at controlling this ship. I think Fella's right next to me again. He's back. So I've got to keep my distance. Okay, hit this ring. There we go. Level myself. Use boosts where it's safe, like that. Missed ring! Oh well. I don't think I missed that ring. But I don't really care about the gold, the platinum bolts, so it's not a problem to me. As long as I win the race, get my money, that's all I care about. I do wonder if I go through that ring and do like a really sharp turn, I don't need to go through this thing at all. Oh no, it goes through the other side. Actually, I do kind of need to go through that, don't I? That one missed ring, by the way, it just bugs me now. It wasn't even a missed ring. Like, the game doesn't know what it's talking about. That was a missed ring, you see, but it didn't even count that as a missed ring. That time I would happily have, you know, let it say missed a ring there. Okay, cool, right. Get my money and go. Forget that I didn't get all the rings, apparently. It's fine. And on to Notek. Notek's such a fun planet. I like this one. This one's good. Good with wrench only as well. It's a fun one. Money's looking good so far. I don't know how much I need. I worked out with Ratchet Clank 1 because it was just a few thousand bolts, but I don't actually know how much I need on this one for the good armor. I think the first upgrade's really cheap and it's definitely worth getting. The ones in between might not be worth getting and just saving it for the last one. I'm not too sure. Got 2 different routes you can take. We're going to go this way first. Or are we actually? The other way is... What does each direction lead to on this map? I'm having a moment. I can't remember where this goes. I think this is all for a nanotech boost this way. Which I do need, so I'll go do it, but I think that's all there is this way. So we've got some thugs for less goons that come for us on this level. This guy here. Not too bad on their own, but when you hit them once like I just did then, they attack instantly apparently. And they've already got a lot of health, you know. It takes a fair few shots to get rid of them. Okay, right then. That's so like you'll get 3 of them line up here, and they 4 of them even. They've got a lot of health, you know. Okay, knock them into the water is always a good strategy, I guess. Take him out. Yeah, as long as you target them one at a time, nice and easy. Ah! Just remember, I've got to do the more powerful swing, otherwise they stay alive like that. Ratchet does lock onto a lot of stuff you don't want him to lock onto here, you know. I'm trying to, like, attack enemies or attack certain crates, and he just goes to anything else. Every bolt's worth it. Lovely. A few more of these guys here. Oh no, what are they doing? Why do they not jump out the... Oh, okay, alright. Okay, mate. They've already whittled each other down. That should not have been such a quick kill on them guys, but they must have all been shooting each other before I even got there. Which is kind of funny. Like this. So you've just lined them up, they will shoot each other. Love to see it. A little bit of friendly fire. Oh yeah, look at that combination, me and that guy. Okay. This thing. He could help me. Go on. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems like enough time to throw a wrench. Oh, just better than that. Okay, and then it's attack straight away, so I can only get one hit in at a time. Oh, yeah, if I throw the wrench and then jump, Ratchet will just return it like it. Oh, it just hits him anyway. Oh, no. Okay. Alright. Okay. Easy peasy. Easy stuff. Got a bit greedy then. Wanted it to hurry up. I'm hitting it further and further back, aren't I? It's really far away all of a sudden. One of them hits has knocked it to the other side. That is annoying. I've got to dodge the enemies and have that shooting at me at the same time now. I can see some health though. That's kind of what I was looking for here. If that ship could please give me a hand. Perfect. That ship's going to be my best friend over here actually, you know. Just gotta stay alive. Let them shoot each other. They will eventually kill each other here. Get him to shoot him. Get him to shoot him again. He didn't. He moved. That was smart. That was very clever. Nice. 2 of them dead. Oh no, 1 of them dead. Hit me in the air. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's take out this ship real quick. Oh, okay, well, that's annoying. Oh, I swear, man, I should... that's so annoying. 3, 4. No. Okay, the main thing is I'm not triggering these enemies to break out the glass yet. There we go. Cool. Right. In terms of these guys, we are just going to gloss over them. We're just going to forget they exist. I hope I can break this. No worries, bro. Cheers for being here. I do appreciate that you always come down and give me some support. But yeah, have a nice evening. Stay as cool as you can. And yeah, I'll probably be back on here on Monday, I dare say. So yeah, I'm gonna do some Crash Bash after this too. So it's a shame you'll miss that. But yeah, see you soon. More enemies here. At this point, honestly, too many for me. It's just, if I could get past this if I took my time, I'm feeling I just want to kind of get on with this. So let's go back to the main level. I think this will be where I end Ratchet Clank today once I get this section of the level done, which I don't think is too difficult to do with wrench. So we're just going to do that instead. Let's get all of these done here. I know there are some easy to get platinum bolts again as well, but just not feeling it, you know. Don't need to get the platinum bolts at all. There's no benefit to get them for me, other than the fact that it's just fun to get collectibles, you know. It's a good feeling. Man, they're so good at getting you on the... Just as you fall down to the ground, they're so good at getting you. I can guarantee there's got to be some quick way, right, of skipping past everything here. There's nothing that I know of, but there's got to be, right? Does anybody know? Is there any, like, easy ways of getting past this without having to go all the way around? Because if I could, I'd rather do that. Obviously, I could always... If I was allowing myself to use some weapons, Decoy Glove just gets past like this entire game on its own, so potential, or maybe not. A slope intercept's easy to do on this game. Is that a thing I can be doing right now? Okay, I'm just gonna go through the game normally. I don't know if there's an easy skip. I'm just literally gliding up a wall in the hopes that I would then do another glide. I ain't gonna bother trying all that. I'm sure this will be easy enough. How difficult could it be, eh? A few more ships to take down and stuff. Nice. Welcome to anybody that's joined the stream since I last checked in on everybody. Appreciate you being here. It's just a standard wrench-only run, Ratchet Clank 2. There's going to be some instances where we can't help but not use the wrench. For example, ship missions, and I believe the second fight with Thugs for Less guy on Snivelac when he's that giant robot. I think I have to use the turrets there. Other than that, though, it should be a wrench-only playthrough. Obviously, the Protopet at the end, rather. That'll be easy enough to take out the wrench. And yeah, just chilling, having a good time, relaxing this Friday, getting through the game slowly, collecting bolts for ammo upgrades, armor upgrades. Can't get my words out today, apparently. But yeah, just having a good time. So thanks to anyone that's joined in. Appreciate you being here. Come enjoy the nostalgic vibes and chill, you know. See you later, pal. I don't think I can take out... I'd love to take out that ship like I took out the other one, but if I use my wrench throw on it, I'm just going to knock it back, and if I keep knocking it back, it ends up out of the range, so that was a poor hit. But I think I'm just going to leave that be. I think I might be just running through the rest of the level, to be honest. I'm quite happy with the bolts I've got and the progress I've made. Hey, that is unnecessary. That was so uncalled for. Little... Taking so much damage, but I'm about to get a nanotech upgrade anyways, so we're good. We're good with that. Yeah, nice. These lads all jump out from behind here. If we just get them into a straight line, they will all take each other out. It's always an easy strategy for these guys. Look at them all just causing chaos on one another. If I can't use weapons, they can. So I'm gonna make the most of that. Fair play. You retaliated quickly with that one. Nice. Didn't have to take them out, but just fancied it, honestly, at that point. Okay, there's another ship here. I worry that I can't reach him. 1, 2, 3, 4. After, like, enough hits. Because I can reach him... Okay, he's not moving. That's cool. Yeah, he moves back. Does not reach. Can I just glide past him? Probably. If not, then I need a skip. Oh, okay, well. Okay. Alright, game. What the heck? Alright. I didn't realize it'd be like this. So well, I'm gonna take it out for the sake of being able to take it out. If I throw my wrench, he then comes towards me, so I can always hit him with that. Because he's a sucker, he just wants to come back for more. There we go. There we go. If I throw the wrench and instantly run back, his like instant the thing that the enemy does is come towards me. So as long as we can keep that up, we're fine. Nice, there we go. That's the kind of cycle you want to get in. Doesn't stand a chance. No! Oh, there we go. Cool. Nice. I love taking out an enemy like that. The one that I kind of don't need to, but just because I can, I will. Fun little drop there. Love that. Swing, swing, swing. Swing, swing. Bolts everywhere. Swing. At the end of this level, there's an annoying... I don't know why they still kept it in the game for Ratchet and Clank 2, because I feel like people didn't like it in the first one, but... yeah, I'm going to allow myself armor. I am going to allow it. I could always have a look to see how far through I can get without upgrading the armor and kind of just have it as a, if I need to, I can. But the first level that you can get armor is Dotak, I think it's called. It's got loads of flying tank turrets, and being able to hit them, like you have to tank a load of damage. So I think it's a mix. I either get armor at Dobbo, thank you. That's literally it, yeah. I was getting the mixing two together there. You either get armor, I either get armor, and I'm going to fight more enemies because I have armor, or I don't, but I'm going to be like running through every level and just skipping as many enemies as possible. It's a tough one. I don't know what's more entertaining, you know, getting armor and getting into more scraps, or not getting armor and just, you know, having it be more like technical, just avoiding enemies. I'm not sure what's better, to be honest. So yeah, that's something I haven't decided. Initially, I was planning to, so I have been doing extra like the hoverbike missions and the spaceship missions to get extra bolts just to save up for the armor, but like you say, it could be interesting to see how far I can go without it. But yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate you popping into the stream. Anybody that does, any support is appreciated. Yeah, so thank you for being here and showing some genuine interest. I appreciate the question. But yeah, I'm gonna try. Why not try without armor for as long as I can? You know, why not? If it gets too frustrating, I'm not gonna, you know, make myself suffer for way too long. I will probably buy the armor, but you know, why not? Now, just because you've asked, I now might not get armor, which. Maybe it's more fun that way. Maybe it's a bit better challenge to have, because compared to Ratchet Clank 1, I don't think it's going to be that difficult. I mean, solely because of the direct fight. I don't think this is going to be as difficult as that. So maybe no armor makes it more interesting in that sense. If that is anything that interests you, by the way, Celeria, that is something that I completed yesterday. Ratchet Clank 1 wrench only. The direct fight was insane. The winning attempt was 2 hours long, and it was an absolute slog of a fight. Honestly, it took a long time, but it was so worth it. The feeling of killing him right at the end was unlike anything, honestly. Such a good feeling killing Drek yesterday. I hate when I'm trying to do like smooth jumps, you know, make it look really nice, and I end up screwing up and just start high gliding and stuff like that, high hovering, like it makes it look so crap. I love like a good walk up to an area and side jump onto it. There we go, get it right the second time. The movement just looks so good in this game. It's my favourite thing about Ratchet Clank 2, I think, in terms of the upgrades from Ratchet Clank 1. I remember this part a lot when I was younger, struggling with this, I can't lie, just getting these water levels to the right point. I think this one here is like, low-key, a little bit difficult. Oh, I don't need all the ammo, all the crates, do I? So you've got to stop this high enough that you can get onto the next platform on the other side, but like, just not like that, that is so bad. Can't quite get through the tunnel, so well played. Nice, that could be perfect. Can Ratchet get through it? Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Perfect. Oh no, wait, I'm trapped. I need enough momentum to get underneath it and crouch. What? No, please. Oh, the camera is getting horrible. Come on. There we go. And then again. There we go. Crouching made all the difference then. My head was actually too big to fit through. I didn't need to do it that perfect, but that did feel as perfect as I could have done it. It's a lot easier freezing it when you just got to freeze it at the top like this. I didn't realise how many I'd done there. Perfect. Or near enough anyway. I hope to catch this on the way down. That should be plenty. That looks good. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I struggled so much stopping that as a kid. You know, I don't know how, but it just kind of does seem like typical. It's the kind of thing you would struggle as a kid. You know, I don't feel too silly about it. That was quite tough. Okay, it's a shame that cost $6 to get it, but that's the coordinates for the next. I'll do this on my next stream, actually, then. So the next part is, you do have a boss battle. It's against the thief, who is flying on a hoverboard at all points. And therefore, it does make it very awkward to hit with the wrench. But we will struggle through that tomorrow, I think. I think for now, a quick hour on Crash Bash will do me. Gonna load into the level, but yeah. This frozen base is a tough one. I say this is going to be like the first relatively difficult challenge. I mean, it might not be. I'm not too sure. I've seen videos of people do this before, and I think maybe once I get into the rhythm and I understand what I've got to do, the inputs, I think it'll be easy. The level itself looks quite difficult too, you know. You got an increase in these enemies we've had throughout the game so far. They've suddenly got a buff now. Even these have got a buff. They attack way quicker. I mean, if you look how quick they're coming right now, they get such a buff. Well, but I am going to cool it there anyway, so let me just hop onto my ship and save. Nice. We'll be resuming with that tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Monday. Resuming that on Monday. Good progress made today. Not the quickest progress, but I think I've been taking a lot more of a lapse approach to this time around. Just relaxing through the game, you know. So I'm just going to take a 5-10 minute break again, and I'm going to switch over to Crash Bash. So, if you're here, you're new, you're not too sure what Crash Bash is, I'd recommend sticking around just to see if it's something that you do like. It's quite a fun retro game, probably 1999 Crash Bandicoot spin-off mini games. So do feel free to stick around. I'll be back in about 10 minutes or time or so. So thank you very much.